Hi everyone, it's Clay, director of video here at Steezy, and today we have our special guest.
Hi, I'm Jordan. I'm an editor. I've edited for mainstream American music videos.
Hi, my name is Jordan Orm. I'm a professional music video editor for artists like these guys.
It's a pretty extensive list. He's kind of a big deal.
I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a dancer perspective and a video editor perspective of Jackson Wang's 100 Ways. Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Team Wang.
Team Wang. Pretty trees, pretty set. Hey,
The sound design?
The sound is pretty. Was that beginning portion definitely filmed on a gimbal? Because you can
Yes,
see the
you can see the shaking. This is why I always recommend to do steady cams if you have it in the budget, because you don't notice that shaking. But, you know, gimbals are way cheaper, so it's understandable.
Very true. That's Anthony Lee.
Oh, it's the Kinjaz?
Oh.
The camera movement.
Yeah, gotta love the little track, right?
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's enough. That isn't, that's it. I'm done. See you later, guys.
That was fire. They did.
That was 1 minute of pure world building.
Yeah.
You felt like you were in a completely another universe. And the way that this universe is built is through sound design. And especially through that riser in the music. If we didn't have any kind of building music, like that, we would have gotten bored throughout the entire scene. But because there's constantly building, the dance moves get faster, there's a build throughout it all, we stay entertained the entire time. It's interesting that they used probably Foley to emphasize the dance move.
Yeah.
So there was probably some dude just going like they're watching the sound and just trying to emphasize all those really quick movements, and they're just like, they literally take the cloth and they just like move it around just to emphasize that.
All right, I'm gonna do it for you right now. I want you to fight the air.
Okay, here we go.
1. And then we got four Kinjaz. They are amazing. Which are the ones? We have Anthony Lee, Ving Nguyen, that's Bam Martin, and that's John Ha. They have all taught classes on Steezy.
No way.
Every single one of them.
You guys have the connects, holy frick.
Yeah.
That overhead shot,
That looks like, it's not that's not a like in-post keyframe like slide. That's actually
that's just
someone
good
tracking with the camera.
That's just good directing right there.
Yeah, they're not like tutting. You know, like tutting is like when you're like making these angles and all these crazy things, but they're not trying to do that. They're literally like playing with like Naruto, like ninjutsu, and making these symbols and just doing it where it feels powerful and effective, but it doesn't have to follow necessarily a specific style in dance. Let's go, Bam. Ooh, put it inside. Ooh, put it in front. What are they summoning? I'm assuming
a dead person? I don't know.
Why it's a grave.
They're in a graveyard. Like, this is creepy as frick.
Ooh.
And the way that the sound just cuts out, so.
Give you the moment. They summoned.
Over the hourglass, the sand is falling down.
Hair looks amazing.
Fast for you.
So in this story, Jackson has an opportunity to be with his lover that he wasn't able to be with in his first life, so he literally just got raised from the dead, and we'll see how he conquers time to be with his lover.
Could you love me the same? Tell me what makes you stay.
It sounds like a Post Malone melody.
It does.
There's 100 ways to leave a love, leave a love, leave a love, 100 ways
That's the coolest way to get like dressed.
leave a. There's 100 ways to leave a love.
Activations.
100 ways to leave. But I'm the only one that you need.
This is so clean, bro.
Wow.
All right, the thing that I'm shook with the most is just the directing of the camera. First of all, they choreographed this entire scene, right? And then the director was like, okay, how do I capture this choreo in the most like clean way possible? So all of those little movements, they did little pans, little tilts to capture the energy of all the choreo, and that was so freaking good.
I think there's like 2 directors that I know that kind of do this, or 2 like groups. One of them I know Daniel Cloud Campos.
Okay.
He does a lot of these like camera tracks because he's a dancer. He's an amazing dancer, and he always follows with the choreography. But I also know the people that are in our scene, in the dance realm, which are like Vibrancy, who are also amazing videographers and creatives. And Jackson Wang obviously respects dance.
Obviously.
Is a great dancer. Go away.
It's the final curtain call, but if you're ready,
How big is this set?
for you.
I love that the sound design is continuing throughout the song too.
Yeah.
Because in most music videos, people don't want you messing with the music, and so they want the song to be completely pure, no sound design in it. But we're continuing to build out the world by hearing the trees fall, hearing all kinds of ambient sounds.
What I want, if I can love you good, it's no one's fault. Ooh, could you love me the same?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Tell me what makes you stay.
Wait a second. Is he about to raise his lost love from the dead? Is this just a zombie movie?
He's definitely gonna raise his lover through dance. It has that
What
power.
dance move would raise somebody from the dead?
What makes you stay? There's 100 ways to leave a love, leave a love, leave a love. 100 ways to leave a love, leave a love, leave a. There's 100 ways to leave a love. I won't wait a minute. 100 ways to leave.
I think there's something interesting about this because they're doing a lot of movements to not very clear like beats. You know, like I think a lot of music that you're choreographing such like sharp, like you would hear those sound effects. You would hear that as a part of the music, but in this case, they're sort of filling space with that, and I don't think that's an easy thing to choreograph. You just have to get really good at counts. You know count like musical counts, right?
Right, 5, 6, 7.
Like that one.
5, 6, 7, 8.
You're a drummer, right?
I'm a drummer, so it's pretty embarrassing that I just did that. But having rhythm and like counting helps so much with editing, with any kind of filmmaking, dancing, all of it. It's so helpful.
Absolutely.
I won't wait a minute longer. 100 ways to leave.
Oh,
I'm
scissors.
the only one that you need.
Oh! They just fall. There's literally me when I'm watching this video. I just. So it turns out that most people watch that section of the video over and over and over. And that's because it was in one shot. It wasn't edited, it wasn't cut up, it was completely real. That's the thing. When you edit, you're telling the audience a lie because you're cutting and you're trying to hide something. So when you don't cut, it makes everything way more impressive. Bro, if I come out the grave looking like that, it's over, fam. Jordina has come to play. Not like that, but you know.
Okay. Are they
I'm
gonna
the
dance?
only one that you need. There's 100
Oh, that was a nice cut. That was the right part.
The cuts are so clean.
Yeah.
ways to leave a love. I won't wait a minute longer. 100 ways to leave. But I'm the only one that you need.
It's so clean. Every cut is so intentional and feels perfectly correct.
There's 100 ways to leave a love. I won't wait a minute longer. 100 ways to leave. But I'm the only one that you need.
Wait. Are they like going to the grave together? He's going down, right?
No!
No, Jackson! No! Sinners! You have so many fans!
One that you need.
Team Wang.
That was a trip.
Wow.
That was a journey we just went on.
I have never watched this video in the past. I watched a portion of it, but I only really noticed the dancing. And it is actually really cool to see this story happening.
Yeah. The story is fascinating, and I love how the story is told through the dancing. That's the coolest part to me.
If I think about this whole thing minus the dancing, you're gonna have to do a lot of gimmicks. If you think about the order of the video, right? It's like people there summoning, awaken, walk.
Walk to a new place.
Dead person, rise.
Rise.
Love dead person.
dies.
I think that's the really interesting function of dance and how so little has to be said.
Yeah,
Like-
so little has to happen. All the emotions within the dance.
All the emotion in the dance through the power of each movement that's able to sell and extend a story and actually enrich it. I think that's a really special thing. Ken just did an amazing job.
Yes.
That was 100 Ways by Jackson Wang, and we're so glad you watched this video. Thank you so much. If you liked it, consider subscribing to the Steezy YouTube channel and liking this video. Also, subscribing to Jordan's channel because we did another video on his page to what?
BTS on Kinetic Manifesto. You don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss it. We'll see you in the next one. Pieces.